what's up, good people? This is Uncle Rod G, the Five Borough Ronin, and this is Grumpy Old Nerds. Tonight, we got Cousin Mayu up in the right hand corner. We
Hello,
got my man
happy
Tony K from Challenges
Thursday.
Games, and we got Auntie Nicole. John's
Hola.
coming in a little bit later. He's dealing with Marta. Marta is not moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta right now.
Okay.
But as soon as he gets on, he's gonna get it rolling. All right. So, but what we're gonna do since it's the post Halloween show, I wasn't here. I don't know what happened. So, give me a quick recap, cause Mayu, what happened?
Okay, so first of all, put me on for there we go. I was looking amazing, okay? Red wig, poison ivy. The girls was giving, we talked about all things scary movies with Auntie Nicole, and we just had a good time together.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
you
Nicole.
forgot. You
I mean,
forgot.
Oh,
yeah,
You
it's
remember
forgot.
Nicole.
everybody was in costume.
Yep.
Yes, go to Auntie Nicole so she could talk about her costumes.
Costumes.
She had more
Costume.
than one. Oh,
You
Mhm.
know me. So, yeah, Auntie Nicole look different. Let me stop. No, I sat there. I came on. I was Boba Fett, and Betty Fett as an alternate. And then I came out because the aliens got me, and I had a chest burster that came through my chest. You missed it, Uncle Rod. I
man, look.
literally have blood and everything.
Yeah, I've been like Yaphet Kotto in the original. I've been looking at you like with a fork in my hand, but like, nah, I'm good.
Okay. Then I turned around and I turned into what? I was actually one of the predators.
Okay. So, oh
Mhm.
yeah. Hey, so if you didn't know before, now you know. This is Auntie Nicole's favorite, absolute favorite time of the year because she went
Yes.
You
all
know,
out.
and you see, even Santa knows that he got to take his turn.
Yeah, it's about that time. Tony, were you in
Oh,
costume?
Yeah, I came as a Section 13 Starfleet officer.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I'm picturing that. I got the visual. Nice. I had my costume all set up, but I had to, I couldn't cosplay a football coach. I actually had to be one. We had a game Thursday. We had a game
Understood.
Thursday, so we had to take care of business. But with that
I
being
heard you
said,
blew out the other team.
say again.
I said I heard you blew out the other team.
Yeah,
Yes,
we were trying to
yes.
get 50, but fell 1 point short.
So they said blow them out, not murder them.
Yeah, we was trying. Hey, listen, it wasn't like we were going out of our way. It was just happening like that. It happens that way sometimes.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, and I mean it was
Everybody
fun.
have
But
fun.
I like this a lot too. So with that being said, Tony, let's talk about what you got going on right now.
Oh, well, what I personally have going on is that I'm about to start and launch my Kickstarter for Fox Chronicles #2, and we've actually already started production on Fox Chronicles #3. So right now and stuff, I'm like getting in some updated images. I'm getting some voiceover work done by Bob Carter from a
Nice.
video. I just went ahead and stuff and was working with the guys from Comics Launch Pro, which if you want to actually do indie comics is a great group for you to get with because they
Okay.
teach you a lot about promoting and putting together your books before, during, and after you do your Kickstarter.
So they're
So
like a
they're like a really
consultation company.
not really. It's not a company. It's a collective.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
It's pretty much the head of it is Tyler James. He's done a bunch of successful Kickstarters, and he actually does podcasts and special events to help people put out their own programs.
Oh, okay.
And so it was
Okay.
always something like really good to learn from.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That sounds
Awesome.
that sounds like something that's a lot of people should take advantage of actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like I said,
Yeah.
you don't, when you talk about Kickstarter, it's just not comic books. If it's a product that you want to put out there, you can basically launch it on Kickstarter.
You know what's getting really big is selling comics on TikTok, and I didn't realize
Mm.
that. There are a couple of
Hmm.
independent publishers. I've gotten a couple of comics from Dream Fury. I mentioned them before a couple of times on the show.
Hmm.
They advertise on TikTok all the time,
You got to
and
send
so
me
I
some of those links so I can check it out. Like I
I
said, I'm
got you.
old school. I'm still using Facebook. You know.
I got you. I'll send them to you, no doubt, so you can see what.
Look at Alton. This
Hmm?
comment. Alton's crazy.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that's what's going on with Fox Chronicles. I got the Marcus Williams variant for the first issue. I haven't
Well,
been able
you
to
can
get the
go ahead
second
and get the Fox Chronicles, Fox Chronicles 2.
one. Okay.
Also, it's going to have a Marcus Williams cover, so you can get them
Okay.
both autographed.
Okay. That'll work. Well, if I'm gonna be, I want to remain consistent. So if I'm gonna get Marcus for 1 and 2, I might as well get him for 3 if he's doing one. So
Okay.
That's the game plan. We plan on having the Marcus Williams collection.
Nice.
All right.
all
Have
right.
you already dropped the Kickstarter link, or if not, can you drop it in the chat or somewhere now so we
Yeah,
can?
I'll put it in the chat now. But let's see. While I'm doing that, though, was Mail able to upload those pictures? I was going to talk about some comics.
Ooh.
Here we go.
All right,
Ooh.
cool. She's awesome. All right, this right here is Night Fight. It's a story. Remember before we were talking about DCKO?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
tournament.
and how Batman, if given time, can prep.
Right.
Mhm.
All right, well, the gods didn't like him prepping,
Okay. All right.
so they decided to teach him a lesson. All right, so
What a
basically,
surprise.
in DCKO 1, he dies, but he's got a backup plan for that.
As he should.
Yes. All right. So what the gods decide to do is they're gonna teach Batman a lesson. They go and they send him to an alternate reality.
Go figure.
Okay, where at this point Dick Grayson has become Batman,
That's
and he
crazy.
has an entire organization. You know how Batman had like the Bat family?
Right.
All right, no, Dick took it to a whole nother level. We're talking about corporate level here. He
Okay.
has in stuff where, like, any kid that's been orphaned, that had to like live on the streets, whatever, he's taking them in and training them all to be Robins.
Oh my
So
gosh.
he literally has an army of Robins.
Okay.
All right, and the weird thing about it and stuff is that this reality.
Tell me they're not wearing the elf shoes and the
Oh my goodness.
No, they're not doing
The
that.
green.
They're not doing that. You guys have to check it out. You have to check it out.
all
But
right.
not to give too much away, in this reality, the rest of the Bat family is dead.
Uh-oh.
I figured as much. All right.
Girl.
All right. And Dick Grayson and the rest of the Robins are determined to take down Bruce Wayne. And I'm not talking
The
about
Bruce Wayne that's in
either.
the Bruce Wayne in that reality, or the one who just arrived there.
Well, to them, the one who just arrived there is the Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's gonna require some explanation, but don't spoil it.
Oh yeah, like I said, trust me, I was being as vague as I can.
Right.
Tearing
But
his pipe.
as you can see and stuff, it's like Batman has a bat lift, in his hand. All right, and he is literally fighting for his life.
Interesting.
Yeah, his armor, well, his costume looks almost like the Kirby Apocalypse armor, kind of, sort of.
Oh
His
yeah,
tights all torn up and stuff.
I told you, Batman has, he prepped.
He's got New Gods armor. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Dan Moore did the art. I'm all for it.
Well, shoot, Joshua Williamson is, that storytelling. But like I said,
Yeah, I've heard.
DC hasn't, disappointed me in a while. The DCKO stuff has been good. The Absolute stuff has been good.
Have you seen anything with the tie-ins to AEW, the wrestling company?
No,
Because they have a tie-in that was
some ads and stuff for it, but unfortunately and stuff, it's not piquing my interest because I'm not a humongous wrestling fan.
Right.
Ever since Abdullah the Butcher,
wow,
came over my house and had dinner with us, and basically told me that wrestling was fake, and then he put all of those marks in his head with a razor blade. You know, it kind of.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a Tony spot until he starts name dropping. I had dinner with Jesus Christ and Buddha.
Well, at first I thought you were going to say Cody Rhodes.
Connection.
I thought you were going to say Cody Rhodes. He lives in Atlanta.
But all right, so that's basically Nightfall. What else you got for me, Mel? Oh no, we talked about like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, Mel, get it together. Hey, Tony, let me ask you a question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, we talked about that last week, but again, isn't that piece gorgeous?
It is.
Did you just ask us if your piece is gorgeous?
I mean, the artist, Renee Clark, is off the chain. Look at the detail that she put in the hair and the braids.
There's an actress that she looks like, that picture looks like right there.
Regina King?
I don't.
No, the other one.
No, the other black one. Yeah.
The other black one. Okay.
Black lady that was in, what was it, Jurassic World? Is it Dominion?
Yes. She
With the brown
was.
eyes.
DeWanda Wise.
That's her.
Yes, DeWanda Wise. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the one people want to play Storm. They want her to play Storm in the MCU.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Okay, I can talk about this one. All right, this is new this week. This is Alien versus Captain America. All right, this story actually takes place during World War II, where Hydra has gone into the Himalayas, and they're thinking that they're going to be trying to find the homeland of the Inhumans. But what the guy does, because of course, you know, Hydra showed up and was misbehaving and mistreating people,
as they do.
They do. All right, he sent them to a temple that had encased aliens.
That makes sense.
Because why not?
Because it was in the ones in my chest. That was last week.
What about your chest, Nicole?
That said, the one that was in my chest last week.
Now.
All right, y'all have issues. Y'all have issues. All right, children, get it together. All right. But basically, Hydra survives, or Von Strucker survives. You can guess what happened to the rest of the army. And he decides and stuff that he's going to go ahead and breed him a queen and make him some soldiers. And Captain America and Nick Fury are going to have to handle Hydra and some aliens.
Okay, so is this like a alternate universe type thing, or like in the past?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Like I said, it takes place in 1942.
Okay, because I was almost certain Baron Strucker was dead, but you know that doesn't mean anything in the MCU.
Well, like I said,
What, Marvel?
it goes back. I thought I said World War II.
You did.
Okay.
Have you read this comic, Tony?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to get
And your rating of it?
It's a great start.
Okay. Oh, it's like a little miniseries?
Yeah, it's a miniseries.
A little miniseries.
Yes.
About redundant as can be.
All right.
Okay.
So what other title you got for me?
Hey, Tony, while she's loading something up, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
What's going on with Milestone? Are they still putting out books?
They are not at this present time period. According to Joe Illich, they're still trying to work stuff out with DC because DC doesn't really know what they want to do with the Milestone universe at this point.
They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
What they want to do.
Right. And like I said, we already went over the stuff that they recently did with the Milestone universe.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Wait a minute. There's going to be a crossover coming out with Batman and Static.
Of course.
So that's something that you can look forward to.
Static is their easy access. I'm sorry. DC can go fuck themselves, because at this point, why you have this rich library of characters of color and you don't do shit with them? And the simple fact that Tony has to say they don't know what to do with them and figure out what they're going to do with them means that the level of creativity is in the toilet, and that characters of color at this point. Go ahead.
Milestone is seen as DEI.
Right. But this last
is a 3-letter, 4-letter word right now.
But this last iteration was pretty successful, right? It was well received.
It was.
It was okay.
It was okay. Well, as Tony has explained to us, nobody wants to read shit unless it's got Batman in it, which is why they're putting static. Now it all makes sense. Thank you. Okay, I just had to talk myself through it.
All right, here's the thing about it stuff. It's like with like most corporations, it's like they fall off the dollar.
Absolutely.
All right, if there were enough people out there ordering the Milestone books, they'll be producing more Milestone stuff.
You're right, Alton. I was just curious because it was like they made this real big push, and then it's like it just kind of disappeared. And it's bad already that books come out erratically. I don't know what they're doing now as opposed to back in the day, because books back in the day came out on a pretty regular basis, if I'm not mistaken. That's also 10, 11-year-old me talking, where I knew each month I had a book coming with a certain character. But it just seems like now they're just kind of out there willy-nilly and shit, freeballing. Like, we'll get to it when we can.
Well, they're still trying to figure out, Diamond Distribution went under, so they're still trying to work a little bit through that, I imagine.
Right.
Well, no, they even did that because their downfall was basically caused by DC. DC was the first company to leave Diamond.
Okay.
So they actually started the downfall of Diamond.
So,
like I said,
for Diamond, I say once again, fuck DC.
Planet She-Hulk, Tony.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, guys know I've been pushing the whole Imperial storyline and how good this is and stuff. Where you've got like the Wakandan, Empire, you got the Shire, the Kree, the Skrulls. Good grief! What's the name of the Empire and stuff? That what is it, the Spartans? The one that all of these guys were involved in this big galactic story. Okay, and remember in the very beginning of it, Hulk's son, who was in charge of Planet Hulk, was murdered. And of course, now we know who was behind him being murdered, which a lot of people still got some problems with. We're going to see how that story develops out. But Bruce left Jennifer, She-Hulk, in charge of that planet. And it was supposed to be just for a few days, and Hulk ain't show back up.
Okay.
And so this is a very warlike planet. And so in this series, you get to see how Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, controls and maintains order, which is a little different than the way Bruce Hulk Smash would do it.
Well, of course, because it's a woman.
Exactly.
But
remember
okay,
now,
so
she's a lawyer, she's all about the rule of law.
At this point, and I don't know why Rod is regaling us with fucking Dallas Cowboys insignia. At this
I'm a supporter. I'm not a fan.
Okay. Oh yeah,
difference.
That's even worse.
Difference.
So my question, Tony, is this Smart Hulk we're dealing with? Is it the regular Hulk, which is Hulk Smash, that we're dealing with, or is this a plan by him to leave She-Hulk there because whatever nefarious plot he may be unfolding?
Plotation.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just going to say that everybody in this Imperial storyline that's a quote-unquote king ain't putting nothing by nobody.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, as Namor has said, I am not a hero, I am a king.
That's actually
T'Challa
pretty
said
dope.
the
I
exact
like
same thing.
that.
All right.
Your
So
president is a king.
I don't trust.
That's how I need
Trying to
Black
do.
Panther to
All right.
act.
Of oranges.
All right. I wouldn't put anything past Bruce right now.
As much as I hate them boys, didn't they have a player?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's unfortunate.
unfortunately they did. A defensive lineman.
What did he die of? As we digress.
He died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
After being a hero the Sunday before? Dang, that's messed up.
That's CTE, man.
Okay, we gonna step
He's
away
only
from that
24
subject.
years old.
So as I was saying, how do you feel about the current run of Hulk and She-Hulk and the whole Hulk family, Tony? Is it something that new readers would be engaged with, or is this just some same old shit?
I don't know. This is something that they will be engaged in. Like I said, I've been pushing Imperial, to everybody. It is a really good story written by Jonathan Hickman, and everything that's coming from that is all groundwork that he set up. And he's been telling great stories for Marvel for it's got to be over 15 years.
Right.
Even his run on Fantastic Four, I think, was in 2012. And he had some great runs and stuff before that.
Okay.
All right. So what else you got for me, Mel?
Oh, damn.
Again, I want to point out Imperial number 4. If you hadn't been following the story, catch up with the story. It is good. All right. A lot of us and stuff have read miniseries that would be 6 issues or so, and we'd always complain oh man, they could have done that in 4 issues. They made me spend money on 2 other books.
I was just about to complain. Yep.
Right. This story should have been 6. All right. They condensed a lot of stuff in those 4 issues. And this 4th edition has so much battle in it. Matter of fact, I'm almost wishing that George Perez had been alive to do justice to all the fights that are in this book.
Okay. So you saying you wish Perez had done it?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The artist and stuff is, like I said, he's a decent artist, but like I said, for what is going on in this book, he's a rookie. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Really? God damn. So you're basically saying he sucks?
No, he didn't say he sucked. He just said that at this level, he doesn't think he's ready for quality work at this level with what he had to deal with. He didn't say he sucked.
I'm going to interpret for the sake of being messy and say that Tony said his ass wasn't ready for this amount of shit.
Ready.
But I also compared him to the great George Perez.
Right. You compared him to
dare. Now you just blaspheming.
Like I said, I said that somebody like Perez should have been the one to handle a book like this, because there were so many characters and so much destruction going on that only a George Perez could have drawn all of this and made it all clear to what was going on.
Okay. So he sucks. Okay. Hey, there's a phone call. I would like to.
Is that a house phone?
That is my ringtone because I'm an old ass man.
Okay.
I would like to ask Tony one last thing in this particular segment. How do you feel the comic book? I mean, because clearly I'm popular. How do you feel the comic book industry is going now in terms of with the comic book fatigue that seems to be happening with the films? Do you think that that's translating to the books, or are the books just as popular now as ever?
All right. From my viewpoint, since you brought up the films, I don't think it's fatigue. I think that they're having a hard time matching what they've already done. And that's what's disappointing people as far as the films are concerned. All right, as far as the comics are concerned, the comics are selling great right now. You know, the main thing and stuff is, you know, manga is still like the most successful, you know, trade paperbacks and stuff out there. And so many people are into the anime and the manga that the American comics industry needs to figure out, you know, how they're going to get, you know, some of that pie and become important again. I think DC did a really good job when they started coming out with the $9.99, you know, compact books. So these are stories that came out years ago. They've already made tons of money on them. They're reprinting them now, and they're selling the books for $9.99 when a manga is like $12.99 or more. So they're actually undercutting the manga prices now. And people are trying to like, oh, I always heard about this story. I always heard about the Long Halloween. I always heard about Hush. You know, I always heard about, you know, such and such group, the Authority.
Yeah.
And now they can pick up a trade paperback of it for just $9.99. So those are selling great.
You're still muted.
You're muted.
Uncle John.
Yeah, so as I was saying, and that was some wisdom I just dropped and I refuse to repeat it. But I think that I refuse to buy single issues anymore. Everything is trade paperback for me because it's just like they stretch these stories out specifically to collect them all at the end anyway. And I know that kind of cuts into the sales, but I'm just not going to do all that. They can kiss my ass.
Yeah, I feel you on that, but I'm scared that because people don't buy single issues, we won't get any more. And then we get a trade with an unfinished story.
And therein lies the rub. And you know what I say to all that.
Well, another part of the problem and stuff too is that a lot of the books sell off of the hype from the single sales because they get reviewed and people go out and talk about how great they are, and then other people go out looking for them. It's like I try my best at the shop to try to get my customers to be proactive instead of reactive.
No.
It's like, you know, I kept telling everybody, it's like, hey, you know, you want to go ahead and get this Absolute Batman Annual #1. You know, you didn't have it on your list. It's like, oh, no, I'll come back and get it later. Oh, no, I'll come back and get it later. Then all of a sudden on social media, they're showing where, you know, Absolute Batman is breaking, you know, the guy's arm. And then everybody wants the book. If you look on eBay, that book that I was begging people to buy for $5.99, there's people selling it for $24.99.
Yep.
I actually had a web order where a guy ordered 10 copies of the book. And I'm just like, all right, guys, stop being reactive and waiting for somebody else to tell you something's good. Or it's like, you hear it's like, oh, well, it's got the first appearance of this new character. I got to get it. It's like, well, why weren't you just reading the series anyway? You know? You should be reading comics because you enjoy reading comics. And then if you want it, but something that winds up being worth money, that's just a plus.
Yeah, they're hoping that stuff is worth money later.
Right. Well, Uncle Tony, I can see the excitement in Amayu's eyes, and before she just bursts from it, I think we're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back,
with all that comic book stuff behind her,
I mean, I told you she is. The more you talk, Tony, the more excited I see her getting. Look at her. She's like, "Come get me, Tony. Come take it." So let's go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, Star Trek is getting rebooted again.
Yay!
And also, let's talk about it. Welcome to Derry, episode 2, which was disturbing as fuck. So, after these messages, I guess
we'll be right back.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Planning an event? From weddings to corporate functions, CMJ Events LLC brings over 15 years of experience to make your vision a reality. Based in Metro Atlanta and serving statewide, even internationally, we provide versatile event planning and authentic catering cuisines tailored to your needs. Whether it's pre-game meals for student athletes, fundraisers, weddings, corporate functions, CMJ Events LLC is your one-stop solution for exceptional service and unforgettable food. Our diverse culinary heritage means we cater to all cultural tastes, dietary needs, and food restrictions, making every meal uniquely yours. Let's make your next event unforgettable. Visit us on all social media at CMJ Events LLC or email us at cmjeventsllc@gmail.com. Also give us a call at 404-664-3882 so that we can start planning now.
College football fans, a champion will rise in Atlanta on December 13th. MEAC champion, SWAC champion, the 10th Cricket Celebration Bowl, crowning an HBCU national champion. For event and ticket information, visit thecelebrationbowl.com.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties. Through its programs, Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and parenting education coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
For over
And we're back. Once again, we're the Grumpy Old Nerds. As always, I'm Uncle John, your elder who knows too damn much about comics and movies and TV and shit. Just sit in my room and read and watch TV. And, I try not to talk to people because people suck. And I bring some people with me most of the time. They agree with my opinions. And if they don't, I'm like your president. I cut them off. Up there is Uncle Tony. Hi, Uncle Tony. I'm doing this now because I wasn't here at the start of the show. Hi, Uncle Tony. And then over there is Uncle Rod. Hi, Uncle Rod. Over there is Cousin Amayu. And then down at the bottom, but always the top of our hearts, is
gone. Just gone. Gone. You ain't gonna have me down at the bottom. The
She said,
devil
"Nope,
is
I'm out."
alive.
wow. And I built her up and shit. And she was just like, yeah, I'm out. So I was perusing social media and the interwebs the other day. And I found a very interesting article that was stating that Star Trek, Paramount is prioritizing making Star Trek the colossal tentpole that it is, and they are going to reboot the original Star Trek franchise. And
Girl, you better stand up, do some jumping jacks or something.
Right. We're all in the books now, so you can wake the hell up. So I wanted to ask our panel of experts, with all of the fucking Star Trek stuff out there for you to consume, why do they feel the need to reboot the original series? There's Discover, DS9, Next Generation, Lower Decks, Upper Decks, Over Decks, Holodecks, and only some of that I'm making up. Why would you feel the need to take James T. Kirk and redo him? And basically what they're doing, if I didn't make it clear, the J.J. Abrams, is it the Kelvin timeline?
Kelvin timeline, yeah.
They're going to redo the Kelvin timeline. They're rebooting the Kelvin timeline. So Chris Pine, Zoe Danya, all of them are being redone. They will not be back in a Star Trek film, but it'll still be James T. Kirk and Mr. Spock and so on and so forth.
What a surprise.
Where did you get that information from? Because I didn't see that they were rebooting the Kelvin universe. I heard that they were dropping the Kelvin universe.
They're dropping, rebooting. They're gonna do it again. How about that? They're gonna do it again. They told Chris Pine they can kiss his ass, and they're gonna find somebody else to be James T. Kirk.
He really wasn't a bad Kirk, but
who is that strange disembodied voice that we hear? Hi, Uncle Percy. How are you?
I'm fine, everybody. I just want to sit in the dark because I was violated.
So you kicked Nicole out and took her spot, huh?
I was violated today. I just don't want to see anybody right now.
Well, I'm that note.
Okay.
I'm sorry you got violated.
I guess if you didn't enjoy it, then it is a violation, and I'm sorry to hear that. But Star Trek. Do we need it again? Why? What was wrong with Chris Pine? What was wrong with the J.J. Abrams?
It wasn't theirs.
Please
It
elaborate.
wasn't theirs.
Please elaborate.
They're trying to create new excitement because it's essentially they're going to consider it like a new network and a new place to have Star Trek. So they want to have their own signature show for their quote unquote new network.
You talking about Paramount?
Yeah.
Okay. So Paramount said, J.J. Abrams, kiss our ass. We're going to do what we want to do.
Pretty much. And that's what J.J. Abrams said to the other people who did the Star Trek films before them by totally wiping out their timeline in the first 15 minutes of his film.
True.
That's what
Very
he
true.
did.
Very true. But as a Star Trek fan, how does this sit with you? Are you like cool with it?
You asking me personally right now?
Yes.
I'm not cool with it. I understand why he did it because it gives them the freedom to fully express the universe how he wants, how he sees it.
Okay.
I understand that, but the way science fiction works is you can come up with anything you want if you can half-ass explain it scientifically. So
emphasis on half-ass.
Right. So why not just leave that universe the way it is and just say this is an alternate timeline? You don't have to wipe out one to show the other.
Okay. May you disagree?
No, I don't disagree. I just feel like this is just like the generation of the remix. It's just everything's just rebooting, remixing, redoing, evaluating, everything. So I'm just like not surprised. I mean, I might watch it, might not. Didn't watch a lick of Discovery, and that had my girl in it, Sonequa Martin Green, just because I was just like, no, I'm good. I've seen this.
My girl too. Shit.
So
we sharing.
Huh?
We sharing.
Well, as long as I get priority. So
because she's her.
She is. So I mean, I don't know. It's just to me, it's just to be expected. So I'm just like, next.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I'm a fan.
Okay.
I've watched all of the Star Trek series.
Okay.
I've watched the animated series, everything. Back from when I was a kid, I was so excited when they made that. When Funimation made the cartoon.
Yeah, I was too. I love that.
So it's like cool. If it's Star Trek, I'm gonna watch it.
Wow. So it doesn't bother you that it just seems kind of blasphemous a little bit that they just keep going over and over. Why not just go in another direction? Why redo James, Kirk, and Spock and them?
Well, say that. Okay, we can say that about from James Bond to Spider-Man to Batman, whatever. Reboot is a reboot is a reboot. As long as it's good, who cares? And so far, I mean, the last two Star Trek movies to me was pretty good. The last couple of shows, except Section 31, didn't particularly like, but everything else has been pretty good. So if they're going to reboot it, and as long as done correctly, I don't care.
Well, Section 31 was ass. I agree with you there. the difference, well, no, I guess not. Because I was going to say the difference between what they're trying to do with Star Trek and what they do with something like a James Bond or something like even a Doctor Who is that, and shut up. Yes, I was going to throw that in there. Is that what they do? They keep going backwards.
Can't escape it.
Star Trek. It's like, why can't we just move forward? Everything just wants to, like even Brave New Worlds, which is something I kind of watch and kind of enjoy, is before the original series. They keep wanting to go back behind the original series and explaining shit, trying to do shit. I don't understand why the fuck
they think people have questions about that early stuff, and so they feel like they want to give them answers.
Do you have questions?
I have none. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I have a question. I do have a question. I would like to know a little bit more about the early beginnings of Starfleet. Like, I would like to have been around or take a look at the years in which faster than light travel is first discovered, and they have starships that are first able to do that.
Okay.
or the first
Okay.
time they encounter an alien race
Isn't that
from Earth.
but isn't that Enterprise? Isn't that what Enterprise was all? Well, it's supposed to have been, right?
Well, the faster the light speed thing was tackled in First Contact, right?
Right.
Yep,
But
Cochrane.
yeah, but Enterprise supposed to be the first.
You're what now? I'm sorry.
Oh, she woke up for that.
I'm sorry. I'm surprised we didn't get a pause.
Pause.
Thank you, Nicole. But no, Star Trek is a very tricky source of contention for me because I want to be a fan, but it just seems like they put so much shit. You ping pong back and forth between eras. Like Discovery was supposed to be behind the original series, and then it shot ahead of the original series.
It shot ahead of everything.
Yeah.
Right. So now they're even farther along, and then you've got Lower Decks, which is happening during the Next Generation, right?
Right.
No, Lower Decks is actually the only Star Trek series that has actually continued with the Federation of what happened after the Dominion War, which is kind of aggravating that the animated comedy is the one that continues the storyline after Deep Space Nine.
Okay, so and everything you said to me just now was fucking gibberish. So
everything else is either in the past or way in the future.
Right. So you've got we've already seen the origin because Sequoia Green, whatever her name is, and
Martin Green.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
She's actually Spock's sister, right?
Adopted sister.
That was never discussed.
No, I don't ever remember that.
Spock has never discussed
crazy.
any of his siblings until they pop up.
Spock said they my people, but I ain't gonna say too much
because she's black, of course.
If I got to.
Okay.
Brother.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just Star Trek confuses the fuck out of me, so and that's fine. I could give a fuck either way. Yeah,
Spock didn't tell you that he was engaged. Spock didn't tell you he had a brother. He didn't tell you he had an adopted sister.
Because in the original series, Spock wouldn't get none, and now Spock planting seeds all over the place, right? Okay.
I'm trying to make sense of this. Hey man, but you know what? I will say this, and these gonna be my closing comments on it. It's better than that damn Doctor Who. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Okay. You on that bullshit now. We can go there. We can go there. Because you on that bullshit now.
Oh man.
It's because they tried to fucking Americanize it and Disney got their claws in it. That's why it sucked this past.
Did you see how they were like all of a sudden they're like, now we're not gonna show these anymore. Did you see that?
So explain.
That's not on the docket. Don't get him riled up.
Oh yeah, this is too fucking late now. You go ahead,
bro. They're talking about like, if I remember correctly, I read the article. They're talking about like just taking it off Disney.
Good.
So where's you gonna see Shooty?
I would prefer not
in the
to
baby
watch,
pool.
Because when they have it on when they had the fact that Disney buried it, Disney spent all this fucking money and didn't promote it. They clearly didn't want to put any particular Doctor Who paraphernalia on that on the menu page because you had to literally dig to search for
see it.
HBO Max does a better job showing old episodes of Doctor Who, promoting those, than Disney Plus did promoting new episodes. So Disney Plus thought they could just throw money at it and say, okay, people are going to watch this shit. They rehired Russell T Davies trying to bring back the old magic. He brought back David Tennant for some bullshit and talking about some rebooting and shit. They brought David Tennant back and he was on that bullshit. And then they shoehorned Shooty in there and gave him, and the fact made him cry every fucking episode. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, Mayu, I'm on that shit right now. Fuck it. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. So let me ask you all about this. Starfleet Academy, which is coming. Yeah,
I didn't mean to do that.
You did that shit on purpose.
We're gonna be punching air when we're done.
Starfleet Academy, which is a new series coming out. Are we excited for this?
Star Trek 90210?
That's essentially what it is. You beat me to it, Tony. That's exactly what I'm thinking it is. Or Gen Star Trek.
That's a no for me.
I mean, is this not something that we're excited about? It's new Star Trek content.
I'm gonna watch it.
Thank you.
You know, my only problem with it is that it's so far in the freaking future, and that it's basically continuing the story arc from Discovery.
I was going to ask about that too, because this is the rebuilding of. Is that Percy behind Princess Diana?
It is.
The fuck? You can't just be throwing fucking pictures up of you and Princess Diana for a minute. That's jarring, to say the least.
Oh gosh.
So this is they're rebuilding Starfleet in the far future, right?
Correct.
Okay. And it's dealing with young people, young adults who are horny for adventure, trying to become Starfleet officers, right?
Correct.
So does this, who was saying that they were, Rod, you were saying that you wanted to investigate the beginnings of Starfleet or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So does this scratch your itch, per se?
You know what? I'm going to watch it because
you're a whore for Star Trek?
No, I'm gonna give it. I like to give most everything a chance.
That gotta make you excited.
Once or twice. Twice just to make sure I didn't like it. But
hey, I paid for Paramount Plus just to watch Star Trek.
I paid for Paramount Plus to watch Halo, and I was upset by that.
I paid because I
had so many customers tell me that it was bad that I didn't even watch Halo.
And it started out great, Tony. It started out so awesome.
Nothing, so. And
then it just degenerated. It just dissolved like Thanos. Right?
See?
Not Thanos.
Okay. So in terms of Star Trek, y'all don't give a fuck that they're sticking their forks in it again.
I mean, some of us are kind of tired of the Kelvin universe. I was tired of that, lens flare. It's going to be produced by J.J. Abrams, but they're actually bringing in some writers from Star Wars, I believe, to do it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
oh shit! Oh. Yeah. How about that, Rod? Like
that. Star Wars.
Which
that's my domain.
Oh, you mixing milk now?
Which Star Wars?
Yeah, which one?
Okay, it's helmed by Andor director Toby Haynes, written by Seth Graham Smith, and produced by J.J. Abrams.
Really?
Wasn't that the guy who did?
Still has a hand in this.
Yeah, wasn't that the guy who did the Rise of Skywalker? That first
I don't
name.
remember.
I thought they had a hand in The Acolyte, which I thought was a really good series, but people hating on a black girl having the Force.
Well, at least it's still coming back, though.
What's coming back?
Acolyte.
The Acolyte.
I thought they had canceled it.
They did.
Yeah, it's coming back.
And then they said, fuck it, let's do it again.
So we get to see at least the continuation.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I'm going to break the fourth wall. And super producer Mel, can we continue on without our second commercial? Because I want to do something to excite Amayu, because her ass.
Yes.
So Predator Badlands comes out this Friday.
Okay.
What are we expecting? And I'm going to ask Amayu first, so she'll wake up. What are we expecting from Predator Badlands?
I'm expecting action. I'm expecting a little bit of comedy actually because of just like the little things that I've seen from the trailer. From what's the girl name? The one that plays the droid, the android, the white girl. Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. White girl. The white girl that he put on his back like a backpack. And I'm expecting to a bit of an intertwine of the relationship between those two, and just like seeing, what these predators go through to become these great predators. So I'm expecting the whole shebang. I hope my excitement isn't too high, because if I'm disappointed, y'all gonna hear about it next week.
I'm gonna be right there with you. Because the way it's advertised, I'm expecting a lot. I am.
So the white girl that Amayu is referring to is the Wayland Yutani android robot, whatever they call
the android chick.
But it's from the Alien franchise.
That's okay.
We're looking for a mixing of milk, if you will.
They've already done that, so it's almost kind of like.
But this is like a whole different setting. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is because right now with the Predator franchise, what they're doing is they're really trying to ramp up the however we see them, because they brought out Predator Killer of Killers, which was an animated special on Hulu, which was fantastic, by the way.
Yep.
And in that, they put in the Easter egg of all the other heroes from the humans from the other Predator films. So it just seems like right now they're going Predator heavy, whichever. Is this 20th Century Fox that I imagine?
I think it is.
Behind this? Yeah. So Fox is really trying to give us a whole new appreciation for the Predator franchise, and then jumping on the back of Alien. And we just had Alien Earth, which was really great until it wasn't. And I mean, it was fantastic until the last episode where they just shit themselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was until the last episode.
Yeah, last episode.
What was so bad about the last episode? I don't remember what was so bad about it, other than they just left us hanging. But I mean, that
was the worst part about it.
Well, I mean, they got to do that so we can come back for the second season.
Well, the last episode of Alien Earth, they overpowered the main heroine. She can pretty much do every fucking thing you want. And
she was OP since the 4th episode, though.
Yeah, where she could control all the machinery, and
she was controlling machinery and talking to aliens.
Yeah.
And she's super strong and super fast, and superhuman abilities too.
And we never figured out why.
It's just too much. Yeah, it's veering dangerously into.
She's another Ray.
Yeah, exactly.
She's another Ray.
Yeah.
The Mary Sue trope. Full effect.
But hopefully Predator Badlands doesn't do that dumb shit, and it gives us everything that Amayu just described. So Auntie Nicole, I know coming off of Halloween, your high is now you're now experiencing some hangover from Halloween. Is that something, Predator Badlands, is that something that you would be interested in? Are you excited about
I'm considering it. I saw the previews and the whole thing with seeing the half of Alien and stuff. I mean, the half of droid and everything. I'm interested. I mean, I know I was the Predator for a moment, but still, it's okay. I don't know if I found myself being that. What? Not that Predator. Oh goodness! But I don't know. I'm not looking that. I don't find myself being that excited about it for some reason. So I don't know.
I mean, it's got everything you enjoy: blood, guts, violence, all that shit.
Absolutely, but I guess I have to see what the reviews are going to be like, to some degree, because I just didn't find myself being that excited about it.
Okay. Uncle Percy, if you're still with us, is this something that you're trying to check out? If you can answer.
Because you're right now.
Hey, why you got your junk on coming up close?
Well, mute in case you didn't know, Uncle Percy.
Oh, God.
It's just like...
I have no idea what that's picking. God bless him. Rod, what are your thoughts on Predator Badlands?
I'm gonna see it. I won't see it opening night, but I will see it that weekend.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Because I would love to see the connection that they're trying to force on us between the two franchises.
Well, hey man, it's almost to the point where now that's how people see them.
Yeah.
Whereas before
Yeah,
it was
That's
like,
true.
oh,
they're the same
Yeah.
universe.
yeah,
That's very
They've
true.
already closed it. They already did so.
I mean, they've been showing that since what Predator 2.
yeah.
Right. But I
They had the
mean,
alien head on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
so here's my thing. Here's my thing with what they've done before with Alien and Predator and what they're trying to do now. The whole alien, yes, Mel, we know it's 2 minutes left. Jesus Christ. I think before with the Alien Predator films, they were just kind of eye candy, just kind of, it's like when a kid has two toys
Satisfying
and
both.
they go
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah,
And
there's no
I know
really real reason why they just go at it.
But
yeah, and I know this particular motion is disturbing, and I'll stop it. But
Yeah, the
you
first
got
one
it.
was horrible.
You're a kid and you have two toys, and you're just like, fight. I think this will actually explore the lore of the two franchises coming together, and I think it'll be more. It'll just be something. Give us a little bit more to whet our appetite.
I think too.
Flashes
One of the things, Uncle John, is the fact that the reason why they keep putting it together, because when you think of Alien, there's no personality there. There's just killing. It's just a killing machine. The Predator actually brings a level of personality, so to speak, into it. I know. It's the Predator brings a level of personality, so it gives like a certain additional layer than just a killing machine. You know what I'm saying? The Predator actually gives you the opportunity to think, to sit there and actually form alliances and things like that. The Alien is just killing. That's it. There's nothing else to it. So they kind of have to bring them together.
That's our cue with that whack ass music. Bella is basically telling us it's time to go. So, once again, for Uncle Tony, Uncle Rod, Cousin Mayu, Auntie Nicole, and Uncle Percy, I'm John with the Grumpy Old Nerds. We're here every Thursday, kind of, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check us out, and we'll see you next week. Night night.